What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films, back on that again with a new video. And guys, I just saw Madam Web last night and I gotta say I'm pretty let down, but honestly I'm not even surprised. I will say, like, the trailer, when I first saw the trailer when it first came out, yeah, it didn't even interest me whatsoever, if I'm totally being honest with you. But I still gave the movie a shot. Pros and cons of it, which I'm gonna get into, but for the most part, this movie was, I would argue, this is probably the most boring superhero movie, and not just superhero movie, but most boring movie I think I've seen in a long time. Like I was trying so hard not to fall asleep watching this entire movie, but it was just, the pacing was just so horrible. It just felt so long to me. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but the pacing just ugh. Like, it was so much dialogue, it was just not needed for. And then just the characters were just not really interesting. And another thing, one of the biggest things that I noticed too when I watched the movie, everybody outshined Dakota Johnson and Madam Web in general. Everybody outshined her, like, by a long shot. And which is crazy too. And then another thing, like, which I noticed too, the acting. Like, and I don't know, is it the acting or the script writing, but there were scenes I was just like what? There's no way this was on the script, or there's no way, like what is going on here? Because there were some questionable acting moments. I was just watching this video. I was just, I mean, not the video. I was watching the movie, and I was just like, there is no way. Did they really put that in the script? Like. Like, it was just so cringe. Like, some of the acting and some of the, like, well, not some of it, a lot of it, the script writing was just awful. Like, it's been a minute since I've seen script writing that bad. And yeah, just a movie in general. Now, I know a lot of people like to bag on Morbius and say how bad that movie was. I will say I actually had fun with Morbius. I'll actually rewatch Morbius again. And I will say, I don't know the comics of Morbius like that, so if you hate it, you know, like, hated the movie, but you already knew how the comics was and you loved the comics but hated the movie, I respect that. But me, when I watched Morbius, I actually had a good time with it. Like, I actually legit go watch it again. But Madam Web dropped the ball heavily. And other than it being, like, super boring, I gotta talk about another thing, and that's basically, like, guys, where is the spider sense? Like what happened to spider senses? Our bad guy here, he getting whooped with people with almost nearly no powers. This dude has got almost practically all the Spider-Man powers other than, like, shooting webs. Thank God he can't shoot webs. It would have been a wrap for everybody in this movie. So I'm looking at that, I'm just like how? Like, you telling me, like, literally, especially the ending, where I was just like, there's no way. There's, like, what? Like, where are the spider senses? This movie has some of the worst spider senses I've ever seen. The bad guy was just getting, like, just got whooped. I mean, just annihilated. Like, hit by everything. Like, I get it, Madam Web can predict the future and stuff, but still, I was just like, you telling me spider senses are that bad now? I have no clue, guys. But hey, this is, yeah, that definitely right there, can't talk today. That caught me off guard big time. And another thing I gotta get into, when it comes down to, like, Madam Web as a character, I actually like the character. You know, like in the comics, like, I actually enjoyed some of her stuff. But my overall issue with the story is that this origin story did not need to be that long. And I was actually more excited for, like, when I saw the ending and I saw, like, you know, basically, like, the Spider Woman team up or whatever. I was more excited for that than, like, the entire, like, Madam Web movie. If I'm being real with you, like parts of the end were just so much more better and had a brighter future than just this whole, like, origin story, which took way too long. Like, Madam Web did not need a whole entire movie, if I'm being real with you. Like, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but it's just like, it's one of those characters, it's like you gotta build to. You can't just throw it out there. and expect everybody to be like, whoa, you know, like. But don't get me wrong, Madam Web like is awesome, like is a very incredible character. I ain't even gonna take that from her at all. But it's just like Sony needs to do better at building up to these characters. Like, I mean, really, really need to do better on that, because dropping just random Marvel, excuse me, Marvel Spider-Man characters, throwing them out there, giving them movies. Not all of them deserve a movie. You know, like, you gotta get better at building up, like by a long shot. And also another thing I didn't like about watching Madam Web was just Madam Web character as a person at the beginning. It was just like, it just didn't give me a sense of like to like this character. Like, it just wasn't a likable character. Like, literally at the beginning, so it's like she's literally a fighter, right? And I forgot to say this earlier, but you know, I'm going through spoilers. I'm making sure I'm gonna put that at the beginning of the video, but I totally forgot to say that earlier. But you know, guys, at the beginning of the movie, Madam Web, she's literally just like she's literally a fighter, right? And she's up here saving people. And here's a child or teenager or whatever, you know, gives her, you know, a drawing and stuff, and she's like, oh, what did I do with it? Like I'm like, what? Like people are happy that you're out there doing your job, and they're, you know, like they look up to you, and you're just gonna shrug that off, like, what? You know, I'm gonna throw it away. Like, I mean, I get it, you know, like, of course, times at work where you're just like, ugh, you know, I don't, but still, come on, like. And even the friend was telling her, like, just at least pretend, you know. I don't know who gave the okay on that. I don't know how Madam Web as a character fully is in the comics. I don't know, is that her personality or whatever, but I will say I'm not too in-depth with her comics like that, but I just know the basics. But yeah, like, her character in the movie was just not that likable. And I just don't like the fact that everybody outshined her. The bad guy included, like, well, bad guy I can understand, but the side characters, the teenage girls over here, they outshining the main character? Like, what is going on here? But yeah, guys, Madam Web, this is a sad state for superhero movies. Like, I will say, it's not, I don't know, this might be neck and neck with She-Hulk. Like, cause She-Hulk was pretty boring too, but I will say She-Hulk, at least I laughed a little bit. This was just boring, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't even know. This could be equally tied with She-Hulk with how bad it is. I don't know what's going on with Marvel writing, but it is just, it's a sad state of Marvel right now. But it's your boy Al King with Storm Dagger Films. Like and subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys think of Madam Web. Do you like Madam Web? Did you not like it? But that's all I gotta say. Have a good one. Catch y'all next video.